Hello and welcome to this myTourbook tutorial. And in the last video we looked at how to add and edit locations for your tour, and now we're going to look at how to add and edit day entries and also the titles. But before we do that, over here it's looking pretty empty and dark, so I'm going to add in a picture to represent the tour. It could be your tour poster or the logo of the artist, whatever you want to put in. But here goes, I'm going to add in a picture of a beetroot to go with the Beetroots for Sale UK tour. And here I've got pre-prepared a square picture of a beetroot, which I'm going to use. Double click on that, and as you can see, that's now added that as the logo for the tour. So now we're going to edit some days, add in some entries. I'm going to go across here to edit, and it brings up this diary, which you would have seen in the last video when we were adding locations to our tour. As you can see, all of the days that we imported are down here on the left hand side, and they're all coloured as we coloured them in the import from a spreadsheet video. You can see all of the colours here that you can change to. So if I wanted to change this, for example, to this slightly orangey red, we can do that, or a lighter red, or I can change it back to the blue, which is representing the travel days. And you can do that for any of the days. And you can also change the title by typing in here. So for example, I could say travel to London, and I could add in there day off. And now that has been saved as the day title for that day. Now let's add some entries. So again, in the editor here, we can add in day entries. So let's say we want to have 9 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have the load in. And at 9:30, we're going to have breakfast. And at midday, we're going to have lunch. And as you can see there, we've got all of those events in the day. So I'm going to tag these up to say who needs to know about them, because it's very easy to have each person see what they need to see rather than the band see the load-in times and the crew see about a meet and greet or something. So we're going to make the load-in is only going to be for the crew. We're going to have the breakfast for everyone, lunch for everyone. The line check is only for the crew. Sound checks for everyone, dinners for everyone, doors opens for everyone, on stage for everyone, load out is just for the crew, and bus leaves is for everyone. For example, if we had in there an interview, let's say we had an interview at 6 o'clock for the band, we could then tag that as band. And if it was with a guitar magazine, it was only the guitarists that were required, we could make it just guitar. So this here just enables people to see what they need to see, so you're not giving people useless information. Now, as you can see here, I've messed up and I've added all of these entries to a day off, which is not what we're looking for. But that's good, because I can show you how to copy and paste to all the days. So if I select all of those events, and I click here and say copy all, and then I go to our first day, Hammersmith Apollo, and I say paste add. This will add in all those events, as you can see there. So I'm going to do some colouring on these now. I'm going to go back to that day, and I'm going to delete all of these events from the day off. And we're going to go to the Hammersmith Apollo day there. But I'm going to make the breakfast and lunch and dinner as blue. And then I'm going to have the beetroots on stage in red, and also the bus leaves in red. So these are the really important times that people need to know about. No one likes to be kept waiting by someone who's late for a bus call. And then I can copy that all again. In fact, I don't need to select them all. If I only wanted to copy a couple of events, I could say copy selected, or I can just click copy all and it will copy everything. And then I'm going to go to the Birmingham day and say paste add, and you can see that will load them all in with their colours. I'm just doing this to every single show day because they're all going to be the same. And I've left the interview in on each day, which we're not going to do on each day. It's just going to be a one-time thing on the first show. So I'm going to delete that from each one. And then we're going to have a look at the days off. So I've got a day off here in Manchester. So I'm going to put that at midday check-in. And that's all the information that's needed for that day. And the travel day here, I'm going to set it as a 2 o'clock check-in. And I'm going to make there be a dinner at 7 o'clock in the evening. And there we have our basic tour itinerary. And that for now is done.